Hi, it's Edward. I have not made a video in months. I have been, I'm not sure. I've been so immobilized. It's maybe the heat, overwhelmed with everything that's going on in the world, and some personal stuff as well in terms of family members who are nearing death, getting really, really old. My sweet baby here is getting old. He's really showing a lot of signs of aging, and it makes me sad. And yeah, it's kind of like I've been mourning. I've been mourning our old way of life as Americans, as humans. Climate change is coming more and more quickly, and the weather is crazy, and uh, yeah, so sometimes we feel overwhelmed and wonder what's the point of making a YouTube video. There's so many more important things going on. There's so much chaos in the world, and it's what's the point? But I'm here to tell you, if you're feeling the same way, we can't just let this defeat us. We're still alive. We're still able to contribute. We're still able to experience being human beings on this earth. Yes, the old ways are dying. In some ways, the world will never be the same. Hopefully, certain things, particularly with our political system, will get to a point where there's a shift in the opposite direction, because the direction we're going in is unsustainable. But I'm here to decorate my home for Halloween, because why not enjoy? Why not celebrate being alive and memories? I never really had I don't have great memories of childhood Halloweens. I'm not like those people who look at it with a lot of nostalgia, because when I was a kid, I didn't really, we didn't do much for Halloween in my family. And I always wanted to wear girl costumes, and that was not something my dad would let me do. And in a way, I'm kind of glad of that, because I would have just been ridiculed anyway. But so I didn't really enjoy Halloween much. We would pick up some costumes, those cheap, the Ben Nye ones, right, with the mask and the onesie, and we would slip into those, and then my dad would take us usually to my aunt's house down the street, trick or treat, and we would get some candy, and that was pretty much the whole thing. It was pretty much Halloween for us. And they made an effort anyway. My parents were very serious. They weren't people who celebrated things. There were too many more important things to worry about, like paying the bills. And, they grew up children of immigrants from Europe, and they struggled, their families struggled, and they learned to be very frugal, and they didn't spend a lot of time celebrating. It was all about work and taking care of business. So that was my childhood. Those are my childhood memories of pretty much everything. Halloween in particular. It's a little breezy outside. I love it. This weather is amazing. How's it going, baby boy? Are you okay? This little guy, he's getting old. But I'm going to decorate for Halloween today, and I'm not spending any money. We are not going to all of the stores and buying all the cheap plastic stuff. I have gone through my hallway closet, pulled out Halloween decor that I have collected over the years, and I'm going to place them in my living room and enjoy them. Happy Halloween. I will show you what I have here. Here's everything that I pulled out of my closet, my Halloween supply, which will be displayed. And I have to say, I still really like all of this stuff. None of this stuff was a bad purchase. None of this stuff is trendy trash that's going to end up being disposed of because it's not trending anymore. I clearly know my aesthetic and what I like, and so yeah, here's what I've got. I guess I'll show you one by one. Look how this baby, look at this cute baby. Cute little baby boy. You need a bath, little guy. Okay. He does not like that word bath. Okay, so let's get started. So this is from Target. This is I don't know if it was last year. I think it was last year. They did all of these pumpkin candles, and they are strong. This is almost too strong. This is almost too strong, the smell. It's very patchouli-esque, which is a fragrance I like. This actually reminds me of church. When I was young, the church incense. What is the name? Pumpkin Woods is the name of this scent. Very nice. And I also have a smaller one of the same. And I have two more in the closet, I think, that are intermediate, but I couldn't find them right away. And I don't need all of those out. And this one, what's the fragrance? This one does not. It says peel here. Maybe it tells underneath. But this one clearly smells like apples. And this one's almost used up. So we've got candle. Oh, and there's another candle as well. This is also from Target. And what's the firewood and patchouli? Oh. Firewood and patchouli in this nice ceramic skull. You will notice that with my Halloween decor, I don't like plastic. I do have one or two things that are plastic, unfortunately. But most of it is either glass, ceramic, metal. Yeah. Speaking of plastic, here's one of my plastic. This guy, I actually bought him as a cake topper because I have a friend whose birthday is on Halloween, so I remember making a cake, and this guy was perched on top of the 3-layer cake, and it was a beautiful cake. And I think somewhere I have a picture of that. Somewhere I have a picture of that cake, but if I can find it, I will, I'll insert it. But I was dressed as a samurai, and my hair was long and it was pulled up, and I had this fake ponytail, and it was kind of amazing. That was my prime. I was in my prime. Those days are gone. I think this is plastic also, actually. I thought it was wood. It looks like wood, and this part looks like wire, like metal. And then these are clearly feathers on the bird, real feathers. But this, I think this came from Target as well. I don't remember exactly. That was quite a long time ago. This one, this skull, crystal skull, put a candle in there, votive. This, I believe, was the Z Gallery. Does Z Gallery still exist? I think that was from Z Gallery. Here's another Target. Yeah, there's a Target like right over there by my house. So that's why a lot of this stuff is from Target. But this is a cookie jar, ceramic. This, I think, is resin, which is basically plastic as well. This skeleton hand, little tabletop thingy. I don't know what the point is. I guess it's just decorative. This is from Z Gallery as well. I have a vase with some nice texture. Very autumnal. This came from Amazon. Evil Amazon. This little ceramic pumpkin. It came from the 99, but it was $1.99. But I liked it because it was aesthetically lovely. This color is so beautiful. I really like orange. I might put some more orange into my home at some point, even when it's not Halloween. But yeah, pretty. Target again. I saw this and I had to buy it. This is Hide and Eek from, I think this is about 2 or 3 years ago. I'm not sure exactly. It's another cookie holder, cookie dish, cookie jar. I've got these things from Trader Joe's, which if you buy these, they still have them. You can keep these forever and ever, I think, until they disintegrate. I mean, they're natural and real, but they have been in my closet for years, so those are good. Maybe I'll use them somewhere. I have a collection. You can probably hear the airplane outside, helicopter. This one is a Threshold. Doesn't say the year. Oh wait, I thought this did say the year. 20, I'm not sure. This was last year or 2 years ago from Target. I tend to like these little plates. I'm not sure. This one is fun because it says, can you see where it says Halloween 08? Target, Halloween 08. And what I love about it, can you see that it's starting to crackle naturally? And I think that is so cool. If you can see up there, the top, do you see the crackling? I love that. This is from this year. Now, this is the only thing that which was purchased this year. I think this was $3. $3. This tiny little plate from Target, but it was so aesthetically cute, and I did not buy it. My housemate Javier bought it, so I didn't spend any money on it. This one is my prized possession. This bowl is so beautiful. That's the artist's initials. I stuck all these little foams on there, but it was 2015 was made. And this came from the Hollywood Forever Cemetery. They have a Dia de los Muertos. Is that correct pronunciation? A festival every year at that Hollywood Forever Cemetery. And we went one year. And then there was this artisan pottery guy. And I saw this and I absolutely loved it. If you can see that it's raised up, and this is like rough, but this is smooth, and the glaze is kind of crackly in there. I love it. It's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful, one of a kind. It's a beautiful, one of a kind piece that I will cherish, and I don't want to break it. These guys are salad tongs. I'm not sure if I'll use them somewhere, but I definitely won't use them as salad tongs. living in the city, guys, that's what you're gonna deal with. And there's no sense my getting angry about it. That's just foolish. It's a waste of energy to get angry about that. But okay, here's some salad, skeleton hand salad servers. Now there is another noise. It's another plane or something. So whatever. We deal. This guy is metal. And this is really cool. I really like this. And I believe this also came from Target many, many years ago. I don't know, maybe 5 or 7. I don't know. But what was that crackle? I just heard a crackle. Is my table, are we having an earthquake? And then the last thing I have here is this cute garland. And I think this came from the 99 as well. The 99, which is now closed, by the way. The 99-cent store near me, which was no longer 99 cents, but it was still called the 99. And so these little guys, I don't know, they're made of felt. And it's quite aesthetically pleasing. Oh, no. Well, that's fixable. He just slipped off the end. So anyway, it's on a ribbon. It's some little felt guys, and they are ready to go to hang somewhere. And I'm gonna put those up. So, yeah, so I hope if you're watching this, hello. I hope you're doing well. It's been a really crazy time. I feel like I'm mourning. I feel like it's a time of mourning. I'm mourning my youth. I mean, every day I get up and I just feel so tired and my body hurts, and now I got a new pillow on my bed, and now like my whole neck and shoulder are sore from a pillow. And my poor little guy here, he's just getting so old. He has trouble jumping up on the sofa. Some days he just doesn't do well. Some days he's just has a stomach ache. And we took him to the doctor, and he's okay. He's just getting old. Right, baby? He's just getting old. Just like we all are, just like I am. And then I heard about my my aunt and uncle, who were pretty much my favorite aunt and uncle, because, well, I had another aunt that was my favorite because she was an artist, and she was very, I loved her. She gave the best Christmas presents. They were always little art kits or something related to arts and crafts. And I loved that. But my aunt and uncle, who are now in their 90s, they were the wealthy ones. They had an oil company and several businesses, and they lived in this beautiful well, they still live in this beautiful gigantic house that used to be an inn. And the upstairs, the 3rd floor, had a stage, because it was an old hotel, an old inn, and I guess you'd go up to the top floor and there would be entertainment. So it was the coolest house. Oh my God, I was so jealous of my cousins. That was like my dream. I always wanted a beautiful house, but we lived in a sad, tiny poor house. But my aunt and uncle, who are the wealthies, even their wealth is not, it's not forever, and it doesn't help you when you get old. I mean, they both have dementia. My aunt, I guess, is in a wheelchair. My uncle, my sister went to visit them because she still lives near where they live, across the country from here. I'm in LA. But so my uncle, my sister said, is walking around his house and putting things in boxes and taping the boxes shut and saying that he's moving. And he's talking about this house he used to live in before he moved into this big mansion. And so he's gone back in his mind to some earlier time in his life. And then my aunt also, who has dementia, they both have dementia, and she's in a wheelchair because she broke her leg and it's healed, but she's still having trouble getting around. And then they think she has breast cancer because she has a lump on her breast, but it's to the point where she's so elderly that they might not treat the cancer because she's already very old and has a lot of other health issues. So it's a weird time. And with everything that's going on in the world, in America, our freedoms being taken away, the hate being stoked, the fire of the hatred is being stoked by those who want to take power. They want us to hate each other and fight with each other, and so they can take all our rights away and control everything by saying, oh yes, this country's a mess. We need to control them. We need to send the military in, when they are the ones who are making us fight with each other or encouraging it. So it's like the death of the America that I knew, the death of the planet that I knew. My Korean students are just, their summers are so hot in Korea now. It's hot and long summers. And even at night, they're having tropical nights. My students, I teach my students, a lot of them are early in the morning. It's like 6 a.m. in Korea when I'm teaching them. And they're like, oh, I couldn't sleep. It was so hot last night. And oh man, how are we going to survive as humans on this planet when the whole planet is just becoming unlivable? And the prices of everything are crazy. I mean, I've been not spending money on things that I used to spend money on, like more expensive food products. I only buy the cheap bread now. I don't buy the good grainy bread that's like $5. I only buy the $2 bread. Cans of beans. I did get an Instant Pot to make some bargain foods, and they'll be delicious. So I'm looking forward to that. Now that it's gotten a little cooler finally, it'll be nice to do some cooking and some baking. And there's another helicopter, or helicopter sounds like. Yeah. So, but all is not lost. We are here. We are celebrating autumn. We are experiencing being human in this exciting time on this planet. It's an exciting time because this is unprecedented. This is like nothing that we have been through before. Oh, and with AI coming, and who knows what's going to happen with AI coming. I heard that AI now can do the job of an engineer, a software developer, engineer, a lot faster and less expensively than a lot of my students, or several of my students, are engineers, software engineers for Korean companies. And all the school they went through and all the work they've done and learning, and now their jobs are potentially going to be given to AI. And the self-driving taxis are all over the place. I see more and more Waymos every day. The Waymos. I have not ridden in a Waymo yet, but I mean, I'll give it a shot. But yeah, but let's decorate. Let's decorate. I'm gonna start placing. Let me show you first the areas I'm going to decorate, and then we'll decorate and celebrate, because we are not quitting. We're not quitters. We're not giving up. We're resilient. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so this is my fake fireplace mantle thing that's built in and I cannot remove. Takes up a lot of space. But the TV is here. The giant foot from Z Gallery is there. Currently we have my weights, which I used a little bit in the spring. There's me. This little thing, this is for incense. So I do use that. This thing, this artwork, I think I'm gonna change out. And some candles. And over here, we have the other little decor area. These guys, Javier bought all of these guys from McDonald's. And we're gonna work on this. I've never played that Scream game. I would really like to. Maybe I'll get a chance to play it at some point. But the Scream game, it works with your phone. So there's an app, and you enter in the names of all the players, and then someone's phone will ring, or your phone with the app will ring, and it'll be for one of the players. Oh, fun. That sounds like so much fun. But let's get to placing stuff. Let's also look over here, because right here is a cute boy. But this is his little pillow that he likes to sleep on. So I always change his cushion. So we're gonna change him to the Pumpkin Prince. We'll give him this nice orange one. He's going to be, are you the Pumpkin Prince? The Pumpkin Prince. And then for my pillow, which is currently looking like this, it looks very springtime. We'll just switch out to that. That's the best, my best tip for saving money. Don't buy pillows, those cheap pillows that you see all over these stores in the holiday time. Buy pillow covers and just switch out your pillow covers. This one, I'm not sure what to do with this one, because this is a cover, and underneath it, is this a cover? Yeah, this is a cover with a zipper. It's very summertime to me, and I have one with tigers. Oh, this is also Javier's clean laundry. Oh, and this for my no-spend Halloween is my ghost costume, which needs to be cleaned because I wore it and to a bar, to the Abbey, and some stuff got spilled, I hope that's a drink that I spilled. But it's got to be washed, but I'll show you what it looks like. Let me show you that. Happy Halloween. This I just made. Was it 2 years ago or 2 years ago? It's just a sheet that I ordered from Amazon. Yes, evil Amazon again. And then I got this, I had this screen, this black screen stuff, and I made some eyes and I glued them in, and this goes over my head and I can see perfectly clearly. And then I just am a ghost. And it's the most easy costume, and I love wearing this. I had so much fun wearing this, and I didn't wear it last year. I wore it 2 years ago, and I will wear it again this year because I'm not spending money. And why should I when I have such a fantastic costume, right? I love it. And Javier has a little pail, like a little pumpkin pail, like a little kid. And I'll carry that, and I'll wear Chucks on my feet, like, not these, but Chucks, you know, and look like a little Charlie Brown character. So fun. So this just needs a little refresh. I've got to try and wash it, but I need to wash it carefully because I don't want the eyeballs to come off. But look, you can see the remnants of a night at the Abbey. Oh, that night, oh, horror story. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I will tell you. As a, was I 49? No, not 49. 59 years old, elderly man going to the Abbey, dressed in this costume. A friend of ours bought me so many drinks at the Abbey, like 4 or 5 really strong drinks. And you can probably guess what happened. So they got me an Uber. They were very good friends and didn't let me, they took care of me. They put me in an Uber and sent me home. Paid for the Uber. I was in the Uber with this costume and my little pumpkin pail, and I had to throw up. And so I had taken off the costume, I had the pail, I threw up in the pail while the Uber driver is driving me. And humiliating, of course, yes. Do I feel like a total fool? Yes. 59-year-old man. Hello, are you 18? Are you 21? Just got your right to drink? That's what you would guess, wouldn't you? Doing that in an Uber. But I was at least, I think I was able to not get any vomit in her car. It was a female Uber driver. She was super nice. But oh my God, what a horrible Uber passenger. But yeah, I barfed in the pail, and then I came inside. I remember like rinsing it out and like basically like stumbling into bed and waking up super sick the next day, hungover. Full day of hangover. That will not happen again. I promise you, because yeah, I don't like that. But let's decorate. Let's decorate. Okay. Oh, and I have one other thing. Let me take this, because I don't feel like this is seasonal. Oh, who's back there? Oh yes, Javier bought this Wonder Woman poster at the Golden Apple, and yeah, I'm not a big fan of it, but you know, it's a good place to store. Oh, and there's my lavender pillow mist. So I have this, which I think it's not Halloween-y, but it's dark and kind of mystical looking. So let's put that up there. Does that look too big? Well, I don't care. I like it. This is a piece of wallpaper that we had these wings of wallpaper, these big, large wallpaper samples at one of my former jobs, and we were not carrying this company. This company is called what the hell is it called? I'll think of it, but I'll tell you later when I think of it. But this company, we were not going to carry them anymore, so we took down all their wings, and these were so beautiful. This one also is the same. This is a wallpaper wing that I framed into 3 frames, which I stuck together with wood, because I like large scale things. I like large scale pieces of art rather than a lot of tiny little stuff. I prefer fewer things, bigger scale. It seems less cluttery to me. And then this, not sure, I guess this thing can just either stay there leaning, or it can go in my hallway leaning on the floor. I don't mind art pieces leaning against a wall in a corner. I kind of like that, actually. I think it looks kind of cool. All right, let me just decorate this and then show you what I did with everything, because this is getting ridiculous. Okay, step 1. Doesn't that look autumnal? The Pumpkin Prince, his little throne is right there. And then my pillow, this one I think doesn't necessarily look autumnal, but the colors are kind of autumnal-esque, and it looks good. I like it. All right, step 1 complete. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pumpkin Prince. James. Are you shy? You're the Pumpkin Prince. Here's the sofa. And here is the fireplace area, mantelpiece. Dun, da-dum. I put those there. Can you see it okay? Let's move back a little. There you go. I mean, it's a bit on the sad beige Halloween side, but you know, what can you do? I've run out of energy. Here's what ended up on the table, 2 candles and the little hand thing. I like having a clear table so I can actually use it. And then I didn't really do much up here. This guy is sitting. That's there. And the rest of it is untouched. Maybe I will continue working on this at some point, but that's it for now with this Halloween decor. The state of the world is draining. It drains your energy. How am I having no energy to do anything? But we keep going. This video is for you if, like me, you've had trouble finding motivation to do anything because it seems like a little bit hopeless, and what's the point? And yeah, but we're still living, we're still alive. We're not going to be defeated. We're going to find joy where we can. And right now I'm finding joy in decorating my home for Halloween. So that's it for today. I hope you're able to chill, find some joy in your day, and I'll be back soon. It won't be 3 months like last time. Okay, we'll see you later. We'll see you soon. Okay, we'll see you soon.